Hello there, Tuan. Okay, let's see. So, dear manager, all right then. So, okay, yeah. Dear manager, I recently ate at your restaurant, Authentic Thai, and I'm writing to complain about the unpleasant experience I had there last time. Okay, good. So the normal way would be to start off with, I'm writing to complain about the unpleasant experience I had at your restaurant, Authentic Thai, last Friday. Okay, 3rd October 2008, 17, 16, whatever. Okay, and that's what we normally start with. I'm writing to, okay, and this way we don't have to repeat this place by using these words. So that goes back to what I was saying before about writing concise and succinct. If we don't have to refer to it again, it's because the sentence was well structured. Okay? So although I had enjoyed meals at your restaurant a, a few times previously, the last time was the worst dining experience I had ever have. No, I had ever had. So I have ever had. That's the one. Change the order of these two. Since my arrival, I had to wait for 10 minutes before staff noticed and arranged a table for me. After seating, it took me another 10 minutes for my drink order to be taken. E-N at the end of take. Taken. As I had expected my usual meal to be delicious, the steak unfortunately turned out to be raw. Okay, so we don't need the as there. And just as a word of warning, the as is quite tricky to use. So you can give me, you can research it and research the theory and then write out 5 sentences and I'll give you some feedback. Or we can just eliminate it. And I had expected my usual meal to be delicious. Steak unfortunately turned out to be raw. And that's much easier. Okay? That's correct, actually. So be careful with as. When I asked to return my food, the new waitress was extremely rude and gave me her attitude. Okay, good. The food and service I received that day were well below the restaurant's normal standard. Good. Therefore, I must insist on my refund of that meal. Very good. I hope that you will deal with this matter promptly, as it might prevent customers like me to ever return to the restaurant. Sincerely, Tuan Negan. Very good, Tuan. So, what could we do? We could squeeze in some of those phrases, yeah? Like on the task 1 course, there's lots of phrases, and then please find attached my receipt and my contact details and my bank account number. And I expect a prompt refund. Okay, but please find attached could be there. But overall, it's a good letter. Task response would have been really high there because we've got what happened. You want your money back. You've covered most of the points, and you have used some of the phrases, which is expected. Okay, so that's good. All right, John. Well done there for your task 1. Let's see. The issue of demanding a reform in the education system has grown in importance in recent years. Good. There is now convincing evidence indicating that the conventional education is completely outdated in the present day society. Good. This essay will analyse the issue and suggest alternative solutions using examples from recent research to support the argument. Okay, once again, kind of empty this sentence, you know. Let's use the sentence that's in the sentence guide. Say, this essay will analyse this issue using examples from, let's see, okay, so yeah, it's kind of generic, isn't it? So, recent research from Harvard, traditional classrooms. So, using examples from Harvard University and Yale, from Harvard and Yale universities to demonstrate points and prove arguments. Okay? Because once again, empty sentence if we're just saying recent research. And also, I don't know if I said it before, but the more detail the more believable. Okay. Firstly, traditional schools have clearly been deteriorating students' creativity and talents. Okay, this is because the process of generalizing all children by offering one-size-fits-all teaching greatly prevents young learners to develop to their fullest potential. Excellent phrase there. Well done. We just needed one-size-fits-all teaching. We don't need method there. But very good. Well done. For instance, recent research by Harvard in traditional classrooms. Yeah. For instance, a recent study by London Education Group revealed that 30% of children remained below average, while there were 5% of extremely smart students, with another 10% showing interests in different subjects such as the arts. Okay. All right. Such as the arts or such as design. So let's see. Okay, yeah, so we did actually need to put traditional classroom in there. So for instance, a traditional classroom study by London Education Group revealed that 30% of children remained below average. Okay, so good work there. Consequently, with the presence of diversity, traditional schooling can be clearly seen as ineffective. Good, very good. Sorry, very good argument there. Excellent. Yeah, so that's fantastic. Well done there. In order to avoid the severe consequences, the method of personalizing teaching can be an effective solution. Good. All right, good. This is due to the possibility that educators can now follow and pay individual attention to children with the assistance of the internet and smart devices such as iPad or laptops. For example, a study by Yale child psychologists found that children were 60% more interested and receptive in learning math and beating their own records by individual courses from Khan Academy. Very good. So this would have been okay, using examples from Khan Academy, okay? Just thinking about your introduction there. But well done. This is a really good argument. It's alternative education. That's what we need to be talking about, so fantastic there. It is therefore clear that children can learn more effectively with individual attention. Good. In conclusion, the cited evidence clearly supports reform in the education sector. If the teaching programs can be delivered according to students' abilities and interests, children can surely grow with their full natural talents. Very good. Our children can surely grow their full natural talents. Or here, what would be really good would be can surely fulfill their potential in their natural talents. Yep. Potential there, fulfill their potential would have been a good collocation as well. Great work, fantastic examples, really, especially this one. This one might be a little bit tricky to understand these numbers. However, it's still got the argument, and that's fine. That's all that matters. An excellent vocabulary, so we don't have to work on your vocabulary. I would do some of those exercises with the CLOSE, CLOZE test. Have a look at those tests. Those would be very useful, and perhaps review the grammar rules regarding the use of articles. But fantastic. Okay. So yeah, well done there, Tuan. I'm very happy. Let's see. Okay, and here both are okay. All right, both are okay. The thing is, right, you've got to just be able to justify it. That's all. This isn't like mathematics where there's only one correct answer. Okay, here there's two possibilities of correct answer, of a correct answer, but the point is that it's the delivery of the argument which is correct or not. Okay, so I wouldn't honestly worry about it as much as you are, and I know it's easier for me to say that, but if as long as your argument's strong and coherent, okay, and you're not missing parts of the question, which I don't think you are doing, okay, because when you laid out your question before, you said there's both parts there. You're discussing both sides to it, so I wouldn't worry about it. Okay, you you're doing good. You're doing good, Tuan. Okay, so I've included some links, and if you want to carry on, that would be fantastic. We can carry on improving your work, and you can get some more practice. Let me know what you decide to do. Okay, buddy? All the best.